Hello, and welcome to Teenage Brain, Section 3, Lesson 2, How Using Social Media Affects Teenagers. Before we begin this lesson, let's look at our culminating task prompt. Students use their knowledge of the teenage brain to answer the culminating task question. Does being a teenager positively or negatively affect one's decision making? Be sure to address and refute at least one counterclaim in your response. Today you will read How Using Social Media Affects Teenagers to identify the major claims made by the author, noting how the author develops and supports each claim. For this lesson, you will need How Using Social Media Affects Teenagers, Teens, This is How Social Media Affects Your Brain, the Argument Understanding Tool 3, and your Reading Response Journal. Here are our learning targets for this lesson. Can you explain how social media affects teens' mental health and well-being? Can you support your explanation with relevant evidence from the text? Before we read Teens, This is How Social Media Affects Your Brain, or How Using Social Media Affects Teenagers, you're going to answer the questions in Nearpod to approach the text. What is the text type? And what do you understand about the text based on this information, both the text type and the title? Then you will read the first section from How Using Social Media Affects Teenagers. As you do, I want you to consider the reading focus. What claims does the author make about how social media affects teens' mental health? Also, while reading, I want you to think about the following. What types of interactions are teens missing out on because of an increase in social media use? What examples does the text provide? You will have 5 minutes to answer the question in Nearpod, and then another 5 minutes to read the text, the first section of the text.